Nora cares for people in a very sensitive and caring way, and she cares for every single patient as though they are her family member.
I have seen Nora well up with tears over somebody that was suffering, or just listening to somebody's story and really feeling that emotion. She puts herself in her patient's shoes. That's hard to do.
In the room with the patient, she's dialed into the patient's needs. Just looking at them, talking to them, paying attention to cues with their body language, their hands, their eyes, their facial expressions, to know if they're uncomfortable, if they're anxious, and she often will talk quietly to the patients and reassure them.
Sometimes families, they see like, oh, it's Nora coming, and say, oh, thank God you're here. You know, and it just, like I said, when they come and say, thank you, Nora, thank you, you know, grab me and hug me. I did a good job for them today. I helped somebody today.
We're working 12-hour days, and there are times when it is very intense and it's very heavy, both emotionally and physically. Nora makes this work look easy.
Nora and I have worked together for many years, and we've been through some really difficult situations together on the unit, and I know that she has my back, and she is simultaneously looking out for the patient and whatever family are at the bedside. And she does all this with her sort of unique, quiet, reserved, very sort of dignified bedside style that's distinctively Nora.
One of the patients that I have that it was really touched my heart. It was, I think it was 10 years old. It was a big family, and in fact it was like a Spanish family. And then when my little patient died, the mom said, thank you, you know, that you were here. You know, I said, like, I'm not gonna cry, because I had to be strong for them, because that's the moment that they really need me to be for them. You know, the nurse and me, we do the postmortem care, we clean him nice, we put the little toys around, you know, that he has a little teddy bear, I think, and she was so grateful. She said, thank you so much, you know, because I wouldn't be able to do it. You know, it was so hard for me to see my son in that position.
Quite often we get letters after someone has passed talking about how much the care has meant to them. And Nora's name comes up consistently as a person who has provided care that has made a profound difference to those families.
Our patients don't have long, so you want to make their last days or their last hours the best that they can be. And she's somebody that you can rely on to help do that. Every time I work with her, I'll see Nora and I'll be like, hey, she's here. It's uplifting, because you know, okay, my patients are going to be taken care of. It's going to be a good day.
You know, I don't want to go home with a broken heart that maybe I was able to do more and I didn't. I want to go home in peace. I want to say, like, okay, I did my best. And you feel so relieved, you know, that you help somebody, that you give them a few moments of love. I want them to feel like this is their home.